Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am soloing the Crucible on R4, mostly as a tutorial to help others know how to do it. I'll be doing a solo method. For that, you require either a Hireling with Dimension Door, or Dimension Door spell, or scrolls. It is possible to do it without Dimension Door, but is a little trickier. Today I decided just to carry my scrolls. I have hirelings in my bag that I can simply summon anytime and have Dimension Door, but I'd rather save those while I'm sitting on 60 Dimension Door scrolls. I can afford to use a couple for this. It only takes 2 Dimension Doors. This part's a little boring since I'm trying to get ransack out here. I always do this unless I'm just looking to get through it quickly. Alright. I have a few items that'll make sure that I can do that. I don't expect everyone to be able to solo this. It is a tricky quest if you do not have evasion or enough PR and hit points to survive the swim. There is an item that drops out of an optional chest. I will show you where it is, but I will not be going for it today. I happen to have the item on me. I keep one on just about every single one of my characters. I've opened that chest a lot. Alright, I know I still got some more breakables to do, but let's get these talks done. Oh wait, I gotta go over to this guy next. There's approximately 54 to 56 breakables in this area. You do need to hit the majority of them in order to, 56 is what I just got. Here's 57. I can go to this guy, talk to him, and go back to this guy, talk to him again. Doing this simply makes the end fight slightly easier, and to me it's kind of useless. I can handle just about anything, but I still do it. It's an old habit. I've been doing that since I started running this quest. Well, I got to do the second part of the talk. Well, alright, there we go. Alright. While they are gathering and going through, get myself buffed up. Don't have freedom move. Oh wait, I have the spell. Alright. That gate will open in a minute. We'll get going. First hallway I go down is I. Hireling is absolutely essential if you're soloing, because you have to pull levers. Lost soul. One of the other reasons there's multiple reasons why I have a hireling party. One is for pulling switches in quests that have multiple switches that have to be pulled at the same time, or remote switches that you have to pull to go through a door. I also keep one just in case I die. I'll run to a safe spot, and from there I can get them to raise me. And if I'm using spell points on a particular build, I can also get divine vitalities as long as I remember to buy the right ones. Sometimes I pick up the ones that don't when I restock. Alright. More stuff. Not a problem. Alright, this is the eye switch. Need to pull it multiple times. For the first time, you don't need to bring in a Highland. But you do need to bring one in for the additional times. Let's see. Lost soul. Toss myself a heal. Alright. As you can see, I have her set now on eye. Come over here. Behind this door is the next crest. As long as you can keep that valve targeted, you can easily have them pull it again and you can leave. But I always have trouble when I'm picking up this crest, losing focus. So right now, I am having a hard time finding a spot that I can pick it up from. These guys will disappear in a second. I'm trying to see if I can do this without messing up my target. Oh, I did. So here's where the D door comes in handy. I'm gonna run through real quick to a couple breakables. That's all of them. Alright. I go D door. Run back through. Bring my Highland with me just in case anything decides to start targeting them. They tend to die entirely too easily. Of course, I'm running R4. Most things hit a little harder. Breakable, I missed. It's pretty easy to get Conquest. Not Conquest, but you can get Conquest. It's pretty easy to get Ransacked in here. Alright, so I'll get those two crests. My next step, I come back over here. I will park the Highland again, and I'll show you why. There is a spot right in the wall here where you can target the Scorpion socket, and if you have the crest, you can put it in. Okay. I had the Scorpion, I gotta go get the bat. Since I gotta go back up there, I'm not gonna have her pull just yet. Instead, I'm gonna end up bringing her over here once I've cleared out any of the trash. Might as well hit these breakables. So this is where the snake crest goes in. As you can see, I had that. Alright. Position this Highland. Toss a few buffs. Sometimes I can get through. Yeah. Broke my target in again. I've had it break it no matter which button I touch on my mouse, and I've also had it where it didn't break. I'm just running through and doing a couple breakables and then going back. If you were to do this slightly longer way, this is what I call an H level. That opens the door to a crest on the other side of this door. But my method, you don't need to ever go up there. Like I said, I was just getting some breakables. Alright. I'm gonna D-door again. My heroine is getting her butt kicked. So grab her, toss her a heel. Once I put the crest in it will open. I will not have to go anywhere else. The method that I have this set up for is a northern exit from the center. All I have to do is pull one more lever and place a crest, and that way it will be open. This next part, you generally want evasion for, or at least some type of trapping ability. You will encounter a handful of mobs as you come through. Just clearing them real quick. Alright, here's the part that you either want to be able to do traps, have evasion, or be really good at surviving stuff. Those traps hurt. We're done with the maze. That's the hard part. At least for some people. Hopefully someone will watch this that actually needs to learn how to do this quest and will learn how to do it. With multiple people, even just one other person in group, you don't need D-door for anything. You just run that method, or you do the pull and go over to the H switch. You'll get it done. Here is another part where evasion comes in handy. Cannot disable these traps. I'm gonna hit these breakables real quick. You have to get into a room that has a door that will close after a short period of time. You have to move quick. My usual method is I run through for the door first, and then I go back through and get all the breakables. You get everything in this room that's breakable, you will get ransacked. Along with it to start. There's still some more, but not many. Alright. This room can hurt quite a bit if you do not have evasion or survivability that I have. Now you have access to a shrine. You just have to run through those traps again in order to access it. I'm about to run through them again and get all the breakables done and move on. This won't take me more than a few moments. Normally, I wouldn't record and publish older content like this, but I do join groups repeatedly where I'm the only one who knows how to do the maze. The maze is not very hard to do once you learn it. Alright, that's all the breakables. I still have enough spell points and enough boosts and clickies to continue on. This is the last bit of the talking optional. After that, there is nothing else. This will just prevent the floor from falling out ahead of time. Although sometimes it bugs. The way it'll bug is it'll fall out, but graphically you'll still see the sections, so you don't know where to jump. Finally, a remnant. And only 3 of them. You can read that book and with the appropriate stats, I believe. I have never actually tried. You can figure out which door holds the horn. Personally, I prefer just doing this. Especially since I'm very easily able to heal myself right now. Over and over again. And these traps won't kill me. I will probably summon my Harlan up and have her EV me after this. I have a long fight after this. Semi-long, a lot of jumping. There we go. Alright. Have her give me some spell points back while I have some coffee. Yeah, I could just shrine, get everything back, but I haven't used all my boosts yet. I hate using shrines until I've used them all. I'll probably use it when I come back from the underwater part. One thing that the tox at the start does is it will cause one of the gnolls in the underwater section to contact some poison and die. That gnoll has the key for the underwater chest. It'll be out from the gold pile. You can get it just from picking at the gold pile, but then you get a curse. Alright, always important, get this lever pulled right away when you jump across. Kill casters first, and obviously Reapers are a high priority, but you want to get those casters killed quick. There's a lot of them and they do a lot of damage, especially the champion ones. Do more. Primarily archers left. At this point, there's still a couple. Alright, I believe it's just archers left. This is another part that can be a little confusing. There's a couple ways you can do it. You can set all the 3 of these wheels on the same symbol, and then you can simply pull that lever, count how many spaces you need to turn each wheel, or you can just leave them as is, as I do. Run up here, count across. So say green shows up here, that'd be green 1. If it's here, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so red ice leave alone, green 3, blue 4. Pretty sure this is red here. Yep. This isn't particularly hard to do by yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Hopefully I didn't just mess that up. I'll find out pretty quick. I did. See if I can get that in position quick enough. Sometimes I space. I see where it needs to go, but am I fast enough? Alright. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna set this to H. And redo it. Sorry about that. Sometimes my memory fails me. Usually I type it out, and that's what I should have done. Alright, bring this back up. I don't have to make the whole thing visible to see it, but if I don't, then it will fade away. Alright, from H. So red 0, blue 1, green 2. This is an old way people used to do this. Setting it all to H. That was before we knew that you could just go off the original symbols. Alright, it is open. I have a short fight. Then I go underwater. I will be removing my armor and using my braces, which I will show you what they are in just a moment. It requires you being in light armor or no armor. Gain evasion from them, but it gives you evasion. And my saves are more than solid enough to do what I'm about to do. Like I said, I will show you where the chest is along with the key and how to open the door to the chest. When you come over here, make sure you open this gate. This will allow the swimmer to come back across up here instead of running all the way across that. All right. You equip my armor. Might as well put that on a bar for now. Alright, so these are the braces I'm going to be wearing. If you are underwater, you gain evasion as long as you have the saves and are wearing a piece of armor that you can evade in. Makes this very easy, as you can see. 61 is plenty for me. Not everyone's gonna have that. So behind these blades here, there is a door that leads to the chest that drops in. The valve is right here. Shut off the valve. Blade stop. Door opens. You can go for them. Key is down here on the other side of these blades. stuff back on. Buff up. Do this fight. There's a bunch of breakables down here. Don't think you need them all to get conquest. Alright, there's the horn. That's the guy that commits suicide. And there's the key. I'm not going for it, but I will. And I grabbed the key anyways. Alright. Get my gear back on. I could dimension door at this point and simply run back from the start, but there's not much of a point to wasting a dimension door scroll on this. I can just swim right through. As you can see, I haven't taken any damage. Right now, I am a paladin cleric split, primarily cleric, doing dark apostate past life. Alright. I'm gonna shrine since I am now out of boosts. Still plenty of lay in hands, but it'd be nice to have all my boosts. There is a shrine at the end of the hallway, but I will be skipping that one. Well, I just saw a breakable on this. Tool. Nope. I'll get ransacked. I don't need to worry about him. It is possible to run through these traps without taking damage, but as far as I can tell, it's completely random. Shifting my body position a little. I can run and buff. Once you have that horn, you have basically completed the quest. You have a long hallway with lots of fights in it. At the end of that, then you have the end fight. Doing those talks at the start, and along with the one after the second crest, will strip armor from one of the guys. Another guy isn't there at all. You saw him dead in front of a door that I had to open with one of the horns. Crest, whatever. Yeah, horns. I think they're horns. I might as well. Once you get this fight done, you move into the end. Just talk to Gatekeeper Grotz, and he'll send you in. This is a guy fighting naked. I forget what it does to the other two, but usually there is a fourth guy standing right here if you do not do those conversations. You don't have to do them, and nothing here is all that difficult. Fortunately, it takes a minute to start this fight. The video is getting quite long. I don't expect that I'll hold much tension beyond the maze, but it's alright. I'll go get ready for this fight. It doesn't matter what order you take him down in. It used to. but that was back when this was endgame content and challenging. I would not rate this as challenging. I could probably solo an R10 if I wanted to. It might take me a lot of work to do it, but as you can see, I'm quite capable of soloing most content. Alright, once you kill them, you simply want the loot, pick up the 3 keys. Come up here, talk to this guy. I only got Onslaught, but as you can see, alright. I'm gonna open these chests. I don't expect anything that I could use. Most of this content is unnecessary for me right now, other than the experience points, and then I will end the video. If you like my content, please subscribe. If you like this video particularly, feel free to leave me a like. And if you have any suggestions, feel free to reach out. I will reply to any comment that I feel requires a reply. Have a good night.